U.S. Marshal Service.
Patch me through to Marshal Hugh Tanley.
What's this regarding?
Tell him it's Billy Burke.
Billy?
Tanley,
What's going on?
I want to move.
Move? Move where?
Anywhere.
Have you talked to her? You can't just take the kids and disappear, Bill.
Why not?
Because you can't.
I want to start over. You did it before, you can do it again.
It doesn't work like that.
Then explain exactly how it's supposed to fucking work. Because as far as I can tell, all you people do is yank a guy out of his life and toss him in the fucking barrel.
Calm down.
Don't tell me to fucking calm down.
Where would you be if you were back in Boston, huh? The river? The ground? Or stuffed in a snowbank with your teeth knocked out and a slug in your temple? We saved you, Bill. Just keep your head down and live your life. You're not Billy Burke anymore.
You gonna pay for that?
Just dock it.
Docket from what? You're 2 hours late.
I had to stay after school. Fuck.
Hey.
The school has an obligation to look into any accusations of this nature.
What exactly is he being accused of?
I'm sure you're aware of the incident that occurred last week.
What does that have to do with Darren?
Several students came forward and said that he was the one responsible for providing the narcotics.
That's ridiculous.
Miss Greenwood,
Darren's a straight-A student.
Miss Greenwood, I understand.
And who the hell are these students you're talking about?
I can't give you that information.
What makes their wood better than my son's? Maybe you ought to look into them instead of the kid they're trying to dump all the blame on.
I don't believe that's the situation here, Miss Greenwood.
Based on what?
Based on Darren's behavior. He's been absent 22 days in the last 40 days of school. His grades are plummeting. He's flunking 3 subjects. He's hanging around with a different group of kids.
Why hasn't anyone contacted me about this?
We did. I have a signed progress report from 2 weeks ago from both of you.
Who do you think you are?
I scribbled your name on a piece of paper, Carol.
Why?
To avoid this.
Avoid what?
You losing your fucking mind over nothing at all. He's a kid. Kids fuck up. He doesn't need to hear it from you when you're like this.
Did you even hear what was said in there? 2 kids died, Mitch. They were on pills, for Christ's sake.
They was friends.
And now they're dead. Darren will be next if we don't do something.
Do what, Carol? What the fuck do you want to do?
You want to ignore this whole thing, act like it didn't happen?
That's right.
You're pathetic.
2 of his friends just died. Whether he sold them the pills or not, you think now's the time to talk about this?
If he was your son, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
When you finish with that, start stocking the shelves. I gotta go pick up your brother. What can I get you?
Pack of Reds?
Billy. Yeah, I'm on the corner.
You're right there. get your mother in a panic, you know. I should charge you gas money for all the driving around I just did looking for you. What are we doing here, Darren?
Waiting for a train.
Where you going?
Nowhere.
And what are we waiting for? How long you been here?
Since the store closed.
I don't know, but I think a couple trains have come by since then.
Don't be a dick.
I'm just saying.
I tried, all right?
Throwing yourself in front of a train ain't something you try and fail at. Either do it or you don't.
I'm gonna do it.
All right?
You can't stop me.
Fine. Want to talk about it? Ain't your fault, you know that, right? Those kids were gonna do whatever they were gonna do, whether you helped them or not. It happens.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it did. And a lot of people done plenty worse.
Yeah, like who?
It'll go away. You just gotta get it out of your head.
You think it's that easy? What's the worst thing you've ever done to somebody? If it was anything like this, you'd know this isn't going away.
Come on, let's get out of here. Getting hungry?
Nah, I'm good.
Got a coupon for a pizza in here. I was thinking about grabbing one.
If you get it, I'll eat it, but not really that hungry.
What'd you get your mother for Christmas?
Nothing yet.
Better get on that.
I don't know what to get her.
You better get her something. She's your mother, for Christ's sake.
What did you get her?
Nothing yet.
So what are you giving me a hard time for?
I'm just her husband. You're supposed to be on top of that kind of stuff.
Well, I don't know what she wants. Got any ideas?
I was kind of hoping you had something. Well, maybe we'll get her a gift together, but it's got to be a good one. She'll think we got lazy and screwed her out of her present.
Isn't that what's happening?
Not if it's a good one.
How about we get her a gift card?
No, we can't get her a gift card. We get her a gift card, might as well get her cash. Get her cash, might as well get her nothing at all.
How about one of those elliptical machines she's been talking about?
No. She'll make me use it.
You know what? We can get her one of those vacuums that cleans the floor by itself.
Those exist?
Yeah, they got them at the department store down the road.
What time they open till?
About another half hour.
That's a good idea. Why don't you run up there and grab one? And when you're done, swing by and pick me up.
You sure? Mom hasn't been letting me drive the past couple weeks.
No, I trust you. Just pick me up when you're done.
Thanks, Dad.
What can I get for you? Newports. Anything else?
$10,000
10.
on average, but that varies depending on the particulars.
What particulars you talking about?
Well, the casket, for instance. An average casket will set you back about $2.5 grand, but that price fluctuates depending on the quality of the specific casket that you choose.
How much for that one?
That one's around $4,000 or $5,000.
I only got 2.
For the casket?
Everything.
Have you thought about cremation?
No. No.
Well, if you'd like, I could...
I'm not burning my mother. She's getting buried.
I understand where you're coming from, but cremation...
It's not an option. She wants to be buried. Not burning her.
That'll be impossible with only $2,000. Look, I can give you a couple days to figure something out. Maybe ask a relative if they mind pitching in, but these are the prices you're gonna find everywhere. I'm sorry.
Hey, Nicole.
Derek? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to just show up, but you were supposed to call after your point.
What's up?
Hi.
What's all that?
I got it for you because of the doctor. Can we talk in the other room for a minute?
You can't just show up without calling, Derek.
I've been calling all day.
Well, my phone's been dead.
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
Can you tell me what's going on? Or...
I have no idea what's going on. That's why I'm here. I mean, how did it go?
How did what go?
You know that... The test. What's wrong?
Nothing. It went fine.
Fine, what's that mean? What's fine?
I mean, they didn't find anything.
That's great. So they didn't find anything. Where does that leave us?
What do you mean?
I mean, are we getting back together, or? You said you only wanted to break up because you might have cancer. You said you didn't want me to be the guy with the sick girlfriend and you needed some time.
I know what I said.
So, are we back together, or? I don't get it. I mean, you said you only wanted to break up because of the cancer.
It ain't gonna get any easier.
Eddie. You look like shit.
Gee, thanks.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, you're no fucking prize either, pal.
How the hell'd you get a doctor? She's my mother's.
How's that going? With your mother?
So I called.
Yeah, I figured.
So you got something or what?
Yeah, I got something.
Any good?
Could be. Bit of a shot in the dark, though.
How?
Well, if we get it done, it's 15 a pop, but I ain't sure how likely it is.
15 apiece? Who's coming from Lou?
I think so, but I didn't talk to him. I talked to Jackknife.
All right, well, let me hear.
You ever heard of Billy Burke? Used to run around with Bobby Green. They pulled a couple scores back in the day.
Yeah, Billy Becky used to own that store on Sandwich Street when we were kids, right?
That's the one.
Yeah, I remember him. Whatever happened to him?
Fucking rat. About 8 years ago, they found his brother stuffed in a snowbank down the waterfront. Billy flipped for the feds and vanished not long after.
Good son.
Got a couple friends of ours put away for a while. You been watching news the last couple weeks?
A little bit.
You heard about that body they found up in New Hampshire? A couple weeks ago, some old bones got dropped outside a sheriff's station in the Middle East, bumfuck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what?
So they ID'd the body the day before yesterday. Gordon Belkin.
Gordon Belkin. How?
Someone dug him up.
What the fuck would somebody dig him up?
No one knows, but Jackknife says only 2 people knew where Belkin's body was buried.
Bobby was one of them. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, but Bobby's got another year left of Walpole, so he knows it wasn't him.
Who's the other person?
Billy Burke.
Burke's in New Hampshire.
Right in the Middle East, bumfuck.
And you want to go get him?
15 a pop.
You're a retarded motherfucker, ain't you?
I hope not.
I just sat here and listened to you ramble for 5 minutes and that's all you came to tell me, man?
Yeah.
I need $8 grand by the end of this week, dude.
So what the fuck are we doing standing around a dog park? Let's go get him.
He's in what section, you fucking dumbass? He's got a new name. He got a new life. We don't even know if he's inside the town or inside the state.
There's only one way to find out.
Fuck you waste my time with this for, man?
I gotta get out of here, man. Weekend away sounds good, 15K sounds better.
I need a sure thing.
Well, you don't have one. What else you got?
Ma? What are you doing here? Ma?
That sounds like Ospey.
I think it did. I went to camp up there one summer, like Ospey. They used to have this program where they'd round up all the kids running around the projects and ship them up north for 2 weeks.
I thought I remembered you being there.
The older kids were fucking pricks. I remember they used to take these tube socks and fill them up with baby powder and whip us with them. Felt like getting hit with a fucking rock. Got these white marks all over your clothes. I remember this one night. I was sitting in the cabin with some older kids. I don't know what I was doing in there because I wasn't hanging out with any of them. But anyway, yeah, I'm sitting in there and I hear them all talking, and they're talking about how they're gonna wait until we all fall asleep that night, and then they're gonna run in and beat the shit out of us with those powder socks. So I hear that and I think, not me, right? But I don't know what to do because there's 6 of them, there's 1 of me, and I don't want to get my ass kicked. So what I ended up doing was I stood up and I walked right through the little powwow, just to get their attention, right? Then I go over into the corner of the room and I grab this. There was a wooden broomstick there. I kicked it, snapped it right in half. Look at the sharp end for a second. Then I go over to the other side of the room, and there was a metal folding chair laying there. So I grabbed a piece of the metal and I twisted it, snapped it off. It was a little metal pipe. I tucked it in my sleeve. So then I go back over and I sit down with them. I got the broken broomstick in one hand, the metal pipe up my sleeve. And I look them all square in the face and I say, if any of you come near me tonight, I'll stab you in the fucking chest. They didn't bother me after that. You sure you went up there with us? Oh. Probably would have liked it. I remember I met my first girlfriend up there, Leah Donahue. She was from Dorchester. We used to go tubing out on the lake. What's wrong with you?
What you mean?
I mean, you've been staring out the window for the last half hour.
Without windows are for?
Really? You gonna be like that? You don't want to talk, that's fine. It's just a long fucking drive for me to be sitting here talking to myself the whole way.
So you ever think about eternity?
What?
You know, like, what happens after you die?
What are you talking about?
I just told you.
Yeah, but...
What if this is it? No heaven? No hell? Just this. And nothing. And then what's that? There's nothing. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. It's just suffocating.
Just shut the fuck up and stare out your window.
Where'd you put it?
Threw it out.
Where?
Well, it ain't that dumpster. You ain't gonna find it in there. Get a hold of yourself.
There was $300 worth of booze in that cooler.
Oh, yeah? Look like the good stuff.
You think this is funny?
No, I don't.
You owe me $300.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you owe me 2 hours it took me to find your drunk ass passed on the fucking dock. And then you owe me another half hour it took me to drag your drunk ass back to this fucking frozen car that you left me in. And then it took me 2 hours to walk to the nearest fucking gas station. And it took me 2 hours to walk back. Are we done?
Yeah, I get the gist.
Where am I staying?
Can't stay here.
Why not?
Fucking G.I. Joe in there says no dogs allowed. I already checked 3 other motels and y'all said the same shit.
You serious?
Just think of something later. Can't afford to waste some more time up here.
I'm going. I'm gonna talk to him.
Told you he was an asshole. There's a bed and breakfast up the road. It's the only place in town that allows dogs.
Where'd you do that?
The guy just told me.
The guy in there?
Yeah, who else?
How'd you get him to tell you that?
I asked him.
You don't think I asked him?
Yeah, well, you tend to be a little fucking abrasive sometimes. Just try listening to people. See how it suits you.
What's the breakfast look like?
The hair of the dog.
Here, God said that. Come on.
All right. Tell me if you want anything else.
So what's next?
Huh?
What are we doing? Where we going? How we finding Billy Burke?
All right, settle down. You're giving me a headache.
Derek, I didn't come here to eat no fucking cereal in the bum's backyard. What's the plan?
Gonna make a plan. That's what we're doing. We're brainstorming.
Brainstorming.
Yeah, brainstorming. I'm gonna drown this hangover. We're gonna eat our breakfast, and we're gonna come up with a plan. Right now, together. So shut up and eat your cereal.
It's soggy.
Well, that's no good. All right, so we're up here. Now what?
We find Burke.
Good. How?
Well, we start by leaving this shithole and start looking for him.
All right, you want to wing it? We'll wing it. I figured you'd want to make a plan since you're the one sitting here bitching about breakfast and everything.
You thought I want some goddamn cold cereal, Derek?
I mean, I didn't think it was that bad. Quit wasting time. Let's go.
You remember what he looks like? I think I knew him if I seen him. All right, well, I'm gonna poke around a bit. All right. Excuse me. Can I get a beer, please? Thank you. How much? Mind if I sit?
I'm not gonna be here long.
Yeah, me either.
I'm only in town for a day or two.
That's so?
Hmm?
What brings you into town?
Just checking out the spots. I like this one.
This spot? What's to like?
I don't know. Something about it.
Basically, there's just a bunch of bars around here. There's a bowling alley down the road, but that's about it.
Bowling alley, which way do I head? Like down that way?
That way. Take a left, you can't miss it.
I'll have to check it out. Dirk. He ain't here. It was nice talking to you.
Shannon.
It was nice talking to you, Sharon. We should head back to that bar. The one with the 10-cent wing still closed. I'll drive if you want.
Why you asked me to come up here, man?
Huh?
You heard what I said.
You need the money. I'm looking out for you.
You ain't looking out for me. If you came up here to find Burke, you wouldn't have spent the last 36 hours fucking around. I only got 2 more days of finding money.
I told you from the beginning. I said it's a long shot.
You knew I had no choice. Tell you what, I'm only here for 1 more day and then I'm going back home.
How you gonna find the money if you're back in Boston?
Doesn't matter. At least I won't be here wasting my time.
All right. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm going out tonight. And when I come back, I'm gonna have a plan. Once I have that plan, we're gonna make you that money. All right? Trust me, I got this.
Jesus. It's a lot of chicken.
Yeah, well, I figure if I don't eat them, then they died for nothing, right?
Yeah, maybe.
You want some?
All set, man.
You sure? I ain't gonna eat them, so as well.
No, really. Thank you, man.
You want a beer?
No, I really shouldn't.
Shouldn't. Why not?
My fiance got me on this diet. It's torture, man. I've been eating salad and smoothie for the past month and a half. Just here for the game.
What kind of diet? One of those low-calorie diets?
Low calorie, low carb, no fun.
All right, I got you, man. Hey, I get some vodka down here? Low calorie. So, then I look them all square in the face, and I say, if any of you come near me tonight, I'll stab you in the fucking chest.
And they believed you?
Yeah, I meant it. Can't let them walk all over you like that. Sometimes you gotta break a broomstick and act like a fucking nutcase.
All right, tough guy.
Last call, gentlemen.
All right. I'm gonna head to the bathroom.
I'll alert the media.
What's that?
This. It's beer.
Where's mine?
Yours? Gotta order one.
I gotta order one.
Yeah. That's how it works, isn't it? You order a beer, they give you one.
That's funny, because the last 4 times I ordered a shot, they gave me 2. Pretty sure they charged me for each of them as well. Every time I ordered 2 shots and paid for 2 shots, I slid one of them in your direction.
Yeah. Thanks.
No problem. What I'm getting at is I bought you 4 shots just now.
I heard what you said.
Good. Then you can see how this seems a little fucking rude.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You think this is right? I duck out for 2 seconds, I come back, and you bought yourself a drink, didn't get me one?
I didn't ask you to buy me 4 drinks, bro.
You didn't have to ask, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Do you want a drink? I'll buy you a drink.
Don't talk to me like I'm begging you for something. It's common fucking courtesy.
All right, sweetheart. Want a drink? I'll buy you a drink.
So now you're gonna be a fucking smartass about it?
I'm just buying you a drink. Isn't that what you wanted?
You know what? I don't want your fucking drink.
Then what are you crying about?
This one's on me.
Drink it. Thanks.
Don't thank me. It's common fucking courtesy.
Stupid ass Derek. Got me all the way out here in these fucking woods, cleaning up all this fucking faded motherfucker and drunk. Fuck. Hush. Oh, shit. Derek. Sadie!
Sorry.
For what?
I don't know.
Are you gonna come and sit down, or are you just gonna stand there?
You're pretty good at that.
I know. So you always go around pulling guns on people?
I wasn't gonna hurt him, I was just gonna scare him. He was being a prick.
Yeah, well, he's always been a prick. We went to school together when we were kids.
Oh, yeah?
Well, his family owns the only decent Asian restaurant in 60 miles, though. It's one of the ones they cook the food in front of you.
It's a hibachi place.
Well, yeah, well, whatever it is, it's good. I don't go there, though. His whole family's assholes.
Yeah, I believe it. Was little Shannon?
Mm-hmm.
Are your dad with you? Is this his place?
It was.
Oh. Sorry.
He's not dead, he's just sick. Dementia. He's at an assisted living place down the road.
Dementia, that's like Alzheimer's, right?
Well, they're basically the same thing, but you can't be diagnosed with Alzheimer's until after you're dead, so until then, they say you have dementia.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
So this is your place?
Mm-hmm. I have the mortgage bills to prove it.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Cops get a decent pension though, right? That's gotta help.
That doesn't even cover his assisted living.
No? What do you do to pay for it all?
I'm a dental hygienist.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
I knew there had to be something wrong with you.
You have a problem with dental hygienists?
It's not the... It's the whole teeth thing. Shit with teeth kind of freaks me out.
Oh my God, you're one of those people.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, I just think you're a bit of a wimp.
I'm not a wimp. I just don't like when people mess around with my teeth.
What about the dentist? You don't go to the dentist.
Never.
Oh, that's horrible. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I brush my teeth and everything. I'm not filthy. I just like to do it on my own.
Open your mouth.
Why?
Just do it.
What are you gonna do to me?
Nothing.
I don't trust you.
Come on, quit being a pussy and open your mouth. Looks fine.
That's it? I'm good to go?
Mm-hmm.
That's the dental hygienist stamp of approval?
That's why they pay me the big bucks. I'm gonna go get some Coke. Do you want some?
No, I'm good with this for now. Thanks. This, is this Old Orchard Beach?
Probably.
I used to love this place when I was a kid. They used to have this big carnival up at the 4th of July.
Oh yeah, we used to go there for that.
Really?
Hmm?
Oh, shit.
What?
Nothing. I thought you meant, you know.
Oh. You thought I meant like Coke.
Yeah.
It's funny how that doesn't happen more often.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak you out or anything.
No, it's fine. I just wasn't expecting it, that's all.
So, you don't mind if I...
No, it's cool. I really, it doesn't matter. It caught me a little off guard.
Well, okay then. You ever do blow?
I used to a bit, but my ex wasn't big into that kind of stuff, so I kind of gave it up for her.
You always do what people tell you?
What was your name again?
Eddie.
That's a good name. I'm Pat. You like my name?
Yeah, sure, I guess so.
Yeah, I never liked it. It's too plain. Oh, my brother had a better name. Yeah.
Nah, I'm all right, man. You do this often?
Most nights.
Why?
I like it. I like space. You like space?
I guess so. You know, I really don't know much about it, though.
Nobody knows much about anything. What's that one right there?
That's the North Star, isn't it?
Good. It's Polaris.
Polaris.
Yeah, and for now, it's the North Star.
But the purpose of the North Star is that it's always the same star. It's always in the same place, right? Sailors use it like a
Like a compass, right? That sort of thing.
It's been the same for 5,000 years. But before that, it was a different one. And another one before that, and another one before that. 13,000 years from now, it'll change again. And again, and again, and again.
How far does that go on?
Forever. My brother likes space.
That's how you got into it, huh? How did your brother die? If you don't mind me asking.
He died in a fire.
You remember what you did?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, how'd you get over it?
You don't get over things like that.
Batman. Peanut butter? 9/11.
9/11?
Okay, shut up. You're not allowed to talk.
All right.
Stevie Nicks. Rain dance? Seizure?
I don't want to do this anymore.
Come on.
You're not even trying. You're making me stand up here, and I look like an idiot. And this ain't fun for me.
What?
It's embarrassing.
You're doing so good, though.
Don't patronize me. You're making it worse.
Fine.
Patronize sounds like patron eyes, like the eyes of a patron. No one ever talks about that. Probably because it's not interesting.
What word did you have, anyways?
I don't want to tell you.
Squid.
Leave me alone.
Have you ever even seen a squid?
Leave me alone.
I think I'm gonna head up to bed soon.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. You can crash on the couch, though, if you want.
The couch? After what you just put me through?
That's right. It's a comfy couch, though.
It is a comfy couch. What time is it, anyway? Oh, shit.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just, I told my friend I'd come back with a plan.
Plan for what?
He needs money. I told him that I might be able to get him some, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen.
That sucks.
Yeah. He'll probably fucking disown me after this.
Oh, too bad you can't call your buddy from the bar.
Who?
Peter Chung, the Asian guy.
What about him?
Well, he's rich. I don't know if he's rich, but his family's rich.
I thought you said his family owned a hibachi place.
Yeah, and like 5 other businesses. They have more money than they know what to do with.
You want to rob a hibachi place?
Just shut up and hear me out, all right? The guy who owns this place is a local fucking monopoly. He's got 6 businesses, and he stashes all the cash in his office at the restaurant.
How do you know this?
A friend of mine used to work at his flower shop when she was in high school.
What friend?
Never mind what friend. Look, she said that when she worked at the flower shop, she used to make daily runs to the hibachi place because the guy keeps the cash from all 6 businesses stashed in a safe in the back office there.
wanna tell me what the fuck that is over there?
That's the getaway car.
The getaway car.
Yeah, the getaway car.
You wanna tell me what the fuck's the car we're supposed to drive home in?
It's at my friend's place.
What friend?
Never mind what friend.
You on that shit.
What does that have to do with anything? Look, I got this thing at the junkyard. It was $500 plus $200 to fix the engine, but we'll talk about that after we hit the restaurant. If we hurry, we can go now. They're getting ready to open.
What about Billy Burke?
Fuck Billy Burke. It's like you said, we're never gonna find that guy. I mean, you need the money, right? You need the money. I said I'd come back with a plan. This is what I got for you. What do you say?
Search.
I don't
Open
know.
the fucking
I
search.
don't know the code,
What do you
man.
mean you don't know the fucking code?
It's my
fucking
dad.
line. Fuck your fucking dad. Put the fucking money in the bag.
know the
Put the
code,
fucking
man.
money in the bag. What's going on out here?
Tony, mother be.
Oh, shit. I knew Eddie, you okay? Don't say my fucking name, you dumbass. I mean, you just 2 seconds. This is what happened. You got a fucking shotgun, Derek. Yeah, I know that. Did you see that bitch with that gun? What, you think I gave her a fucking shotgun? How's this my fault? All right, let's go. Let's on 3. Ready? 3. That wasn't 3.
I didn't get the safe. Fucking. The kid didn't know the code, and then all the shooting started, so I didn't have time to figure it out. What'd you get from the register?
A couple hundred.
We still cover the getaway car.
You think it's a fucking joke, don't you?
Just trying to lighten the mood.
You trying to lighten the fucking mood? That's what you've been trying to do this whole time? Try to lighten the fucking mood? Huh? Huh?
It was a joke, all right? I'm sorry.
You ain't sorry, so don't fucking act like it, Derek.
Oh, so now you know what I'm thinking?
You ain't sorry, Derek. You fucked up is what you are. You've been drunk since before we left Boston, now you fucking snort coke in a fucking catering truck.
Is there a point you're trying to get at, or are we just talking shit now?
My point is, you got a fucking problem, and it's starting to affect me. That's my fucking point.
Oh, I got a problem?
Yes, you got a fucking problem.
And what about you, huh? What's your excuse? I'm fucked up? Okay. And what about you? Because as far as I can remember, I haven't forced you to do shit. You chose to come up here with me, and you chose to come with me this morning, so don't fucking try to pin it all on me when there's something in your head making you make those choices.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck was that? How far is the car? About 5 miles that way. Where you going? Where you going?
I need a minute.
For what? I'm gonna pick up the car. Call me when you're ready. You all right?
Look who it is.
There you are. I was wondering where you took off to.
I went to see my father.
Yeah? How is he?
Hi.
Hey. You alright?
What do you mean?
I mean, you almost did a faceplant just then.
Oh, it's just these stupid boots. They're real hard to balance in. Smoked a bag of fuel on my way home.
Oh. Alright.
Where are you headed?
I was thinking about heading home.
Home?
Yeah, my friend's been having kind of a rough time, and I let him up here on a bit of a wild goose chase, so figure I should probably get him back. Look, I'd rather stay here and hang out with you. I gotta head into town and pick up a few things before we hit the road, so I'm sorry.
It's all good. I understand.
You wanna come with me?
Come where?
Into town?
You want me to come?
Yeah, if you want. I just gotta run by the place we've been staying and pick up the dog. I won't be able to give you a ride back. Not because I'm lazy or I don't want to. I don't know what time, my friend's gonna call me and I'm gonna have to go pick him up, and I don't want to say I'm gonna give you a ride now and not be able to do it later.
It's I was actually gonna go into town anyway, so it works out.
Yeah?
Oh shit.
What's wrong?
It's just you're not supposed to keep this out of the cold for too long. You mind if I throw it in your freezer when we get there?
Sure. What is it?
I already told you it's PCP.
When the hell did you tell me that?
I told you I smoked a bag of fuel on my way home.
That's what fuel is?
Yeah, what did you think it was?
I don't know. I thought you meant weed or something. I didn't think fuel was PCP. I didn't even know that shit was still around.
Yeah, it isn't. You gotta drive all the way down to New York City and go into Harlan to pick it up. I know a guy who makes the trip every couple weeks. So, you mind if I throw it in your freezer when we get there?
Nah, go for it, I guess.
Dude, you're totally tripping out over nothing. Like, we can totally hang out tomorrow. That's my dad. I know it wasn't cool. I know. No, I'm not high. Shut up. Dude, you're like, I can't talk right now. I can't do this shit right now. I got too much on my plate, dude. You gotta go. I gotta go. Yeah, fuck off. You hear from your friend?
No, not yet. Something wrong?
Nah, it's just this guy. We used to date, kinda, but we're supposed to meet up and smoke the rest of this bag later, but
You don't want
I don't know. He can just be real creepy sometimes, and I don't know if I want to hang out with him when I'm all fucked up.
Then don't go.
I mean, I don't know. It might not be that bad. I don't smoke it all by myself.
You wanna smoke it here?
Really? You don't mind?
No, that's cool.
Okay. Thank you, man. You're a real lifesaver. This guy's a real weirdo. Last time I hung out with him, he spotted me some money for gas, and that just means that next time I see him, he's gonna try to swing that into some weird favor, you know? Like, we didn't even do anything crazy ever. He's always trying something. And we dated for like a minute, and I don't know. It's just real annoying to be around. Thank you. Anyway.
Hey, be careful.
Oh, shit. Sorry. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, that douchebag. Yeah, he's a weirdo. You ever been on a duck boat tour?
No, I've seen him around though.
Yeah, one time my dad brought me out to Boston on one of those duck boat tours, and I really wanted to see the ducks, and I didn't know it was some floating car tour, so you can imagine I was pretty pissed.
Shannon, watch out.
Relax, man, she's fine. I mean, people always feel like they gotta say something when they gotta do something. Do something when no. Like, do something when people say things, or people don't think about themselves.
Hey, come on. You're gonna hurt Sadie. You can't sit there.
Can't sit where?
In the chair.
What chair?
The one you were just sitting in.
This yours?
Let's go for a walk somewhere.
Can't tell me what to do.
What?
What are you, a dictator or something?
What are you saying?
Derek. I'm stuck.
Are you fucking with me? Shannon. I don't want to be stuck. Am I gonna be stuck? This looks horrible. Fuck. 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 Okay, Shannon, I'm gonna unstick you. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck! Shannon! Fuck! Shannon!
Yo. Slow down, what happened? You can still catch the end of it. I just want to sit here a bit longer. I'm thinking about what you said the other day. About what? About eternity. I don't know what the fuck you listen to me for. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nah, man. What if you're right? What if this is all there is and it's just nothing? I guess that means every second you spent with her means that much more, right? You know, the North Star wasn't always the North Star. What the fuck are you talking about? The North Star, it changes every couple thousand years. Before we had this one, there was another one. Before that one, there was another one. In a couple thousand years, there'll be another one. It's gonna keep going like that forever. Both directions. What does that have to do with anything? So when you talk about this shit, you gotta realize that the amount of time we got is so fucking small. It's microscopic. It's smaller than that. It's talk about infinity, man. So what are you saying, that we're so fucking small and insignificant that none of this really matters? That's not what I'm saying. That's what it sounds like you're saying, and it ain't fucking helping me out right now. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we're only here for a moment. And every part of that moment is specific to a certain place and a certain time. It's not that we don't matter. It's the opposite. It's every second of our life, no matter how small, no matter how painful, every second is special. Every second is one in infinity.
Got any ideas?
I was kind of hoping you had something. Well, maybe we'll get her a gift together, but it's got to be a good one. She'll think we got lazy and screwed her out of her present.
Isn't that what's happening?
Not if it's a good one.
How about we get her a gift card?
No, we can't get her a gift card. We get her a gift card, might as well get her cash. Get her cash, might as well get her nothing at all.
How about one of those elliptical machines she's been talking about?
No, she'll make me use it.
You know what? We can get her one of those vacuums that cleans the floor by itself.
Those exist?
Yeah, they got them at the department store down the road.
What time they open till?
About another half hour.
That's a good idea. Why don't you run up there and grab one? And when you're done, swing by and pick me up.
You sure? Mom hasn't been letting me drive the past couple weeks.
No, I trust you. Just pick me up when you're done.
Thanks, Dad.
What can I get for you?
Newports.
Anything else?